Good morning, happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a pretty awesome family weekend. I had a revelation about diaper bags. Cut it in right here. So one thing I've learned in my 3 years as a dad is that wives are a lot better at packing and reloading the diaper bag than husbands are. Somehow it's always magically full and I never put anything in it. It's pretty awesome. And then went and had some just good family time. Because happiness is where you are. Coconut, there's trees. Each part of the coconut is all you need. I'm just back in early Monday morning. Not too early. It's just a little before 7 a.m. right now. And it's deadline week, so deadline weeks are always fun. On our daily walk, 3 o'clock, we got the doggy here.
Leadership walk.
It's our leadership team walk. Make decisions. Stretch.
Hold on a second, let me get a little baggie.
You gotta get a little baggie? Okay. Gotta hold the dog. So he's let's say hi to Boston. Boston. Hey buddy.
Available time is $270 a month.
Okay.
So that one we're making a little bit on, not much.
Yeah?
My win is that I was able to make it in the office in time. Even though it's soon.
So it's raining pretty hard?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was our leadership walk and weekly team meeting. The leadership walk we kind of try to do around 3 o'clock every day and just kind of discuss just random stuff that you think about when you're walking that you maybe don't just in a formal office setting. And then our weekly team meeting we do with everyone globally. So firm-wide, anyone who's remote logs in also. And we start with a win. So we share a personal win. Personal or professional wins, something good that happened last week. Start with some positivity, and then go in and look at our KPI numbers and compare and benchmark, see how we're performing based on our goals. Then we finish with gratitude, bookend it with positive wins and positive gratitude. That was our team meeting. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Hope your week is off to a good start. One thing I'm wanting to, as I'm heading into the end of the third quarter, into the fourth quarter, one thing that I'm wanting to pick a focus on being better about is tracking my time and seeing where it goes. That's something that's always been a big focus in this industry as far as tracking your billable time and what's not billable, but it's something I've never really put a big focus on. I just want to know what dollars are being produced revenue-wise, and you kind of generally know if someone's productive or not. But as we've grown our team and kind of looking at where is the money being made, where are we profitable, where are we not, looking at my time this year versus last year, my actual billable time is down a lot, and it's because I've increased my management duties. But I don't have a good grasp on what I've done with that time just from looking at, okay, has that been effective? I've dropped in the last 2 months compared to last year, same 2 months, dropped about 100 billable hours. So if I'm increasing that by leveraging my time, that's a good thing. If I'm increasing my marketing time, my sales time to drive top line revenue dollars, then that's a good exchange. If I'm just dealing with management headaches because there's more people and it's not actually adding any productivity to the company, that's not a good trade of that time. I could be better off just cranking out billable work. So one thing, what you measure gets managed, you can manage. I'm going to make an effort, I think, going into the fourth quarter to really track what I'm doing throughout the day on the non-billable side of things. To make sure, okay, how many hours am I actually spending on marketing, because we need to factor that into our marketing budget, my time, because there's opportunity cost there of billable work. So something to think about. If there's something in your life that you're not sure about, you measure it, and then you can figure out, then you have the data that you can make decisions with. So something to think about.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's bright and early. We got 4:02 a.m. here. Been up for about 10 minutes. Got the coffee pot brewing in the background, and baby Jack on the monitor so that I can grab him if he wakes up. And it's, as I mentioned, deadline week, so I'm up and got some returns got to get out, pulling them up on our cloud server remotely, and working from home to review some returns. A 4 a.m. tax return review. House is quiet. It's Wednesday. It'll be a good day.
Morning, got my Starbucks coffee, and seems like I've been hitting up Starbucks a lot more lately. I think it has a combination to do with 2 kids, and also I've been on a nutrition kick lately. I hired a fitness coach, Mike Vacanti. If you haven't heard of him, he's awesome. Follow him on YouTube and Instagram, and he's got me doing intermittent fasting on a 16-8 cycle, which means I cram all of my food into 8 hours in the day. And so I don't eat breakfast. I usually have black coffee, and caffeine is an appetite suppressant. So my caffeine intake has gone up lately, but it doesn't have any cream or anything in it, as you see. And it seems like iced coffee actually helps with the appetite suppressant a little more than hot coffee. So I've been doing a lot more iced coffee. But I always make sure I get a Trenta water to go with it. So we're getting towards the end of Wednesday. It's been a long day, been up since working, as you saw earlier, working since 4 a.m. Had our weekly leadership meeting. We're 2 days before the deadline. And as I mentioned before, during deadline weeks, it's just always crazy. We've got phones ringing off the hook. It's good crazy because it's good busy, but just kind of triaging, figuring out what returns are top priority, what clients we can't get a hold of. So it's 5:30-ish right now, so 4 a.m. to 5:30, pretty good day. Gonna go home, and we've got a cluster feeding newborn at home, so it'll be a lot of feeding there and hanging out with family and having some fun. So we'll see you there. So it is 8:15. Had a thought about, now that the house is down to bed, getting some work done, but sometimes when it's 4 a.m. and you've been up since then and you've been working since then, you just gotta call it and go to bed at 8:15 some nights so you can wake up refreshed and get after it the next day instead of just trying to push on through. So even though it's only 8:15, I'm going to bed. Good night.